Okay, we got our project greenhouse put back together today. We had some of the plastic tear off in a storm, and actually I think I bought the 4 mil plastic. Would definitely recommend the 6 mil, a little bit thicker stuff. Just happened to get a what I thought was a deal, and it held up for a while. It'll hold up through a season, but pretty much every season you're going to have to peel it off or replace the parts that get tore up. So what we've got is a pretty simple frame out of oak. Just some rough cut pieces that I had laying around, and I'm going to try to get like a diagram out with the cut list and give you an idea of dimensions and that kind of thing, but it's pretty simple. The magic, hopefully, and this is a test for sure, we have a little bathroom fan up on the top of it, and then I've got, you can see that little box back in the back, a temperature controller and a heater with the pot of water. So the idea, little heater is going to kick on if this thing drops down below 50 degrees and heat up that water. And then if it gets too hot, if we get up over 100 degrees, a little fan will kick on and hopefully cool this thing down. I don't know how much cooling we're really going to need in this weather. It's February 24th. Was hoping to get this thing put together about 2 weeks earlier, but I think we're still in the game. But wood chips, filled up the bottom with wood chips as an insulator, and also some more. The wood chips aren't completely dry, so they might help hold some heat. You have to see how this works out. We're going to try to start tomato seeds and pepper seeds and maybe a couple other things that come along. So we'll keep you posted here, let you know how all this works out. Alright, I just wanted to give a quick shot of the inside of the box. I'm going to make a schematic, show you how to do this, but you can buy a controller that has relays built into it that are probably enough, which is what I plan to do, but I just happen to have one, and the relays weren't, the capacity on the relays weren't high enough, and it wasn't going to be enough amperage to run the heater. So I ended up buying these 2 cheap solid state relays, and then I've got a plug, and the plug is separated. The top is for cooling and the bottom is for heat. So when we need it hotter, we kick on the heat. If we need it cooler, we kick on the cool, which is just going to run that little bathroom fan I showed you. And then we've got a thermocouple coming out to the bottom, and I'll run that just up in kind of in the middle of the greenhouse to get a temperature. It's not an exact science. We just don't want to burn it up or let stuff freeze. It's pretty much all it amounts to. Alright, I just thought I'd show you what we got going on back here. There's the greenhouse with all the plants started in the 32-ounce Quick Trip cups. Got a heater running in it, and today the heater didn't even kick on. It was pretty sunny today. For the most part, we had a nice day. Okay, I thought I'd mention a couple things. You can see I've got a different heater in there now. That's a oil-filled radiator type heater. I still have the pan of water in the back just to add some thermal mass to the greenhouse. The hot plate underneath the water didn't work out the way that I had hoped. It made a lot of moisture inside the greenhouse. I was hoping with the lid on it that I figured the water would boil, but I didn't expect the amount of moisture that would come up out of the pot. I guess it had to boil longer in order for the greenhouse to come up to temperature. So there was too much moisture, and with that much moisture I was afraid that the plants and stuff would end up molding, and I didn't want that to happen. So I have a different style heater. I still have it wired on my controller. So I'm using the thermocouple to measure the temperature in the greenhouse and cycling this heater on and off to regulate the temperature. Alright, just wanted to let you know with an update that we have the completed plans, the parts list, the schematic for the controller, all of that is available on the website. You can see www.diypodcastguy.com at the bottom. All that stuff is on the website, so go check it out.